Hi everybody and welcome back, and thanks for joining me, Kevin, at Smart Home Improvement People. So today I thought I'd ask the big question: why invest in solar? Because so many people over the years have asked me the question, why should I invest? So that's the fundamental question. Okay, now over the years, the one thing I always hear from politicians, okay, and I hate speaking about politicians, I can't stand politicians, is the environmental benefit. And I can say this honestly, out of the thousands, if not tens of thousands of people I've spoken on the doors, spoken to on the phones, in their houses, or as an indoor demonstrator, nobody has ever done it or considered doing it for the environmental benefit. Obviously, everybody cares about saving the planet. I don't dispute that, but they don't do it for that. So why do it? Now, like most people are money orientated. And that's what solar boils down to. One, can I reduce my energy bills and save money on it? And two, is it going to put money in my pocket? And whether people want to admit to it or not, that's what it boils down to. Am I going to save myself any cash? And can I make myself a bit richer? So, when it comes to solar fundamentally, and I can say this because I've got solar panels on my own roof. Where I live, I actually have solar panels. Don't have a great deal because I live in housing association. Okay, so we have 4 panels. Now, in the warmer months, or when you're in the summer hour months, my energy bill goes down by half. And I only have 4 panels on my roof. Okay, so if you're having a proper install because you're investing in it yourself, I can say categorically, you will save money. Now, admittedly, my house is pretty much southeast facing, so it is pretty much the best position, but you will save money, as in off your electricity bill. There's no arguments about it. Anybody that says you will not save money, okay, they're lying. Your energy bill will come down. Okay. Now, the second reason is people consider increasing home value, because if they're planning on staying there for a long time and they and this has happened in the past, not a great deal of occasions, but you've got slightly older people, they're putting it there because it's going to increase the house value, and if they're passing it on to the house to their children or grandchildren, the argument is it's going to increase the house value, maybe make it more sellable, okay, and put more money in the pockets of their children or grandchildren. Now, I can say hand on heart, that does happen. Now, the next reason, okay, is energy independence. Now, the reality is, okay, your energy bill will not disappear. If you're in like a 3 or 4 bedroom house and you've got children, or it's not just you and your partner, okay, your energy bill is not going to disappear. You're still going to have gas, arguably, okay, and in the winter months, in the colder months, and when the nights come in that bit earlier, you're still going to be paying for electricity at the end of the day, even if you got battery storage, which can be done. Okay, you're still going to be paying for it. So your energy bill's not going to completely disappear. So you've got energy independence to a degree, but you're never going to get full energy independence. Now, obviously, back in the day, it was all about incentives. There are incentives still at the moment, okay, because you do not have to pay VAT on your actual panels and everything. So yes, there are incentives currently for getting solar. And they're actually the main reasons that I've found over the last 15 years that people will do it. Now, the main reason people won't do it is, one, if they don't believe in the technology. Okay, because you'll get people saying, yeah, but it doesn't get no sun in this country. Solar panels in the UK run on ambient light. And I don't want to go all scientific, which I can do. Okay, they run on ambient light. Okay, so that's why they can generate electricity, believe it or not, off moonlight. They can generate some electricity off the stars. They can even generate, and this is true, off lampposts if they're close enough and they're shining onto the panels. It can generate. You're not talking about massives like if, you know, you've got ambient light during the day, but that's how panels that are sold and used in the UK actually work. Okay, so I hope this helps everybody and answers a few questions on why to do it. Okay, because obviously at the end of the day it boils down to everybody's personal choice, because there's a lot of people that have said to me over the years, don't like the look of solar panels. When I come out of my house and I decide to look at my roof and I see solar panels, you know, I used to love that one. I took the mick out of quite a few people over the years over that one personally, and it's not being sexist or anything. It's normally women that say that. I don't like looking at solar panels on roofs. So obviously it's always down to you at the end of the day, you know, and without me being seen as sarky and trying to be a smart ass at the end of the day, it's a case of, do you want to save money? And do you want to put money in your pocket? Because the reality is, and this isn't me trying to push or pressurize people to go down the route of solar, okay, energy bills aren't getting cheaper. It's only one way an energy company goes, and that's up and up. So if you've got any questions, drop us a message. But for now, thanks for listening, and we'll speak to you again a bit later.